Hello there, welcome to this tutorial on self-loading cargo version 1.6.3.1 onwards on how to use the 3D cockpit communication functionality instead of the user interface when you are using the ATR. So first thing that we're going to do is make sure that the functionality is enabled. So we open up the self-loading cargo extended toolbar and go to settings. If we go to compatibility, aircraft, and then ATR42, we will see a checkbox which is actually enabled by default, but just in case it's turned off. Enable overhead comms buttons. Make sure that's turned on. Exit settings. We're all set to go. So, what this functionality does is it allows you to use some of the buttons in the 3D cockpit to communicate with the cabin crew instead of this interface here. So you basically get to instigate these buttons here using the buttons on the 3D cockpit. So because you don't need this anymore, you can actually turn this main window off if you like by going to the voice recognition helper window if you have it open. If you don't, open the toolbar and click on the question mark. But if you do have it open, you'll see there's a small button which is green at the moment saying SLC User Interface or SLC UI. If you turn that off, it goes red and you'll see the interface has disappeared, and we're completely at the mercy of the 3D cockpit in terms of being able to communicate with our cabin crew, ground crew and the PA system. So if I wanted to make a PA broadcast to the passengers, all I need to do is go down to the audio control panel, and this won't work. Click on the PA button and you'll see it's gone into PA mode. The reason it didn't work is because I haven't turned the volume on. So if I turn this all the way to the right and then hit PA, you can see I've got voice commands available here. If I was to talk, then that broadcast would have been made into the cockpit. But what I really want to do is I want to talk to the intercom. I want to talk to the cabin crew. So for that I have to hit int. But again, that hasn't worked because I haven't turned the volume up. Int for intercom. There we go. And you can see this has changed to hang up. So if I hang that up, they're not going to come. If I summon them again, we can wait for the cabin crew to arrive and we can say hello.
Hello, Captain.
How are things going?
We're ready to go. We'll be securing the passengers once we start to taxi.
No problem at all. So that's how to summon the cabin crew. If we want to talk to ground, we have to go over to the overhead panel, and there are some buttons underneath the calls heading. We can call attend or mech. Mech, there's a button here, you just can't see it because it's dark, but if you press that button it will key the microphone, you'll hear the buzzer, and we'll wait for communication from the ground crew. You'll have heard the microphone key there. So we wait.
Go ahead.
Radio check please.
Five over 5.
Roger. Okay, so that's how you communicate with ground. We can also use this attend button to do the intercom. It's basically a summon attendant, and it starts the intercom ringing in the back, so we can talk to the flight attendant again.
Hello, Captain.
Could you start the cabin music, please?
No problem. Just a sec.
Thanks a lot. That's a little bit loud. I'll go and turn it down. I could ask her to turn it down, but it'll just be quicker for me to do it through this. There we go. So that's all there is to it, really. Overhead buttons for the intercom and the ground crew communications, and the audio control panel for the intercom and the PA system. And remember, you have to turn them on using the volume controls. So that's that. I hope you found this tutorial useful. Thank you for using self-loading cargo, and I will see you in the next video.